What's up YouTube, my name is Bob Morrison and welcome back to Nerdly. Today on Nerdly, I'm going to be reviewing all Transformers Dinobot Power of the Prime Dinobots. I collected all of them, then I'm going to combine them all together because they do that. So I'm pretty sure I've already done Grimlock, but this is what they look like. They're all G1 based, which is actually pretty neat. So this is what the Grimlock guy looks like. And so this is what it looks like in Dinobot mode. And because I've already reviewed him, I'll just show the Dinobot because this is how you get him to go into Volcanous. And then to do Volcanous, you have to open the flaps here, and then you put his head up like this. And then after you open the flaps, you move his arms up like so. And then you actually click his waist here and go down like that, and then the arm flaps can go to the side here. His head goes down, and then Volcanous' head comes up. And then there's a little clip thing in the back here that you have to push down to get his head to stay in place. And then you simply take this part here and oh yeah, that's right. You click these parts into place like this. And then you do this if it wants to go in. And then you put the legs in a certain place. So I'll just show you what it looks like when it's done. Right, so this is what it looks like all transformed. He actually looks pretty neat in the Volcanous one. So that's what Grimlock looks like. And that's Volcanous' face, which is actually pretty cool. And then you got an Dinobots logo on here. And then you can also move his head up like this. And then like a big ass anime power ball can come out here and shoot out if you want. But I think it looks pretty cool like this. So then, the next Dinobot is Swoop. I broke Swoop actually. I don't know where his beak part is. So this is the best we're going to get for this video. And because I don't know where his beak part is, there's no point in transforming him. But he turns into a pterodactyl. So I think I did a strafe video. Yeah, he basically turns into strafe, which is pretty neat. And he's all G1 too, which is nice. So that's what Swoop looks like. The next one is Slug, I'm pretty sure his name is. So this one's Slug. They all have weird names. Grimlock has a G name, and then the rest of the Dinobots are all S's. It's odd. So this is Slug. His head is fixed in place inside the Triceratops head in here. Actually, it's pretty neat. He's got basic joint maneuvers. And yeah, that's about it. That's all this part of his character does. And you can move the horns. And then I'm going to transform really quickly because I have to do this really quick. And then we'll look at what he looks like after I'm done transforming. Right, so I'm back. So it was actually difficult to transform him this time. And I don't know why, because I've had this figure for a while, so you figure it wouldn't be. But I think it's really nice because he does look like G1 Slug. And it actually looks like they put an extra layer of plastic on top of this plastic to make it look all like crystal clear and stuff. And like G1-ish. You can even move the horns here, which is pretty nice. He's still got joint movability here. And the back legs are kind of stiff, but they move too. His mouth doesn't open, which is just a little bit, but you know, that's all you can do. So yeah, it actually looks like a pretty cool dinosaur. So then the next one, I actually got the other two transformed already. This is Sludge. So this is what Sludge looks like. He's a Bronchiosaurus. His mouth opens, which is actually pretty neat, considering most of these the mouth doesn't open. So his mouth opens. He's bent a little forward here, which is pretty nice. The back legs move too. Wrong back legs. And he's got a cool tail like this. And again, he's all crystal clear, which is really nice. He's got a nice Autobot logo up there. And then I'm going to get him transformed. Then I'll do on to the next one. Sorry, that took a really long time. So this is what Sludge looks like when he's all transformed. It actually looks pretty cool. He's got standard movability here. Excuse me. And he does look G1. He's got a nice Autobot logo right up here, but it's on black, so it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see it. This is what his face looks like. It looks really resembling to, really familiar to the cartoons. And then, yeah, his legs are basic. The only thing I recommend is that, this part back here, these door things, they tend to pop off a lot when you try and push them back, and this is how they're supposed to go. And it's really difficult to get it on there, so that's the only thing that's a little iffy about these guys. But yeah. That's what Sludge looks like. And then the next one is Dinobot Snarl. And Snarl actually looks pretty cool. You can't open the mouth, which is kind of disappointing for this character. But yeah, he's all clear and stuff. This stuff down here moves, which is neat. And he looks really like G1 Snarl, which is super neat. And you have to bend the legs back here so that the feet go down. But that's pretty... It's cool in itself. So that's what Snarl looks like. He's got a nice Autobot logo up there again. He's got all the G1 colors, which is always nice to look at. So yeah, so that's what Snarl looks like. And then we're going to get him transformed. And then we'll move on to Volcanous. Alright, so I got him all transformed. So this is what he looks like. He's got the cool tail part back here. This is what his face looks like. It's really nice looking. And he's got a nice crystal clear Autobot logo. I honestly, God, don't know what this stuff does per se, but it does something. He looks really neat. He's got basic movement again. Ball swivel. This ball swivel. This part up here, when you transform, has to go back like that, so you can transform, which is actually pretty neat. It changes the physical aspiration of the character. The little spikes back here go down when you transform, or up, depending on what you want, but I prefer down. Yeah, so that's what Snarl looks like. And I don't have these guys' weapons, because I figured they're too cool to have weapons. And I lost them all. So yeah. So then, now, I'm going to get them transformed. Update. This is taking a long time. Longer than I would expect. This guy is really hard to stand up, because his waist is all weak. And it's easy for him to swivel, but it's hard for him to stand. I only have one more guy to go, but after this I'm done. Oh my god. I didn't know it would take this long, because usually it doesn't take this long with me. But for some reason when I'm doing this now, it takes a long time. So, see you in a few minutes. I am now done. You know, one time I actually wrote to Hasbro, and I asked them if we can help them design their stuff. But sadly they didn't take public, like things. This will be an example of public testing right here. That ridiculous. Oh my god. Alright, so in the 23 seconds I have left in this video, Volcanous is big. He is massively big. I'm just being frank, but this thing is massive. Look at this thing. Look how big this thing is. Holy crap. His arm, actually, just get a standing look at this, and we will be back with part 2.